new part of the show. This is basically a product spotlight. Now, the only reason I'm doing this is because I have purchased one of this young man's shirts before previously, and I would say it was about maybe 2 years ago. And
just happy to be here talking with you. I appreciate all the support since, like you said, over 2 years ago. I'd say more closer to 2.5. 3 years ago, like yesterday, I actually got my first shirt. So, and you weren't far off from the beginning with supporting me. I remember when you did the unboxing video, I was so hyped, because nobody ever did that for me before, because I was so new into it. So you definitely been there since the beginning.
Hey man, I love what you're doing, dude. And here's the thing. When I was young, when I first started riding, you couldn't get BMX shirts. The only way to get them is if you went to your local bike shop and they bought the one that you wanted in the size that you wore, and your friends didn't buy it before you. Or you maybe bought it on mail order, but that sucked because it was like you had to get like a check and you had to know all the tax and send the right amount. It was awful, dude. So anyway, fast forward, now we have a way to get merch. I'm like, dude, yes, because I say this all the time. If I'm walking through an airport and I see somebody with a Hoodrich Bike Life shirt, not only do I know that is a friendly, I'm gonna go over and have a conversation. Like, hey, not only do I know you ride bikes like I ride bikes, but man, you know the people I know. This is awesome. Let's have a conversation. That's why I love like rider owned merch. That's why I love Broke Boys. It's why I love Hoodrich. I can't get enough of it. So man, tell me about first of all, I want to see all the new stuff because people, this is the audio podcast and it's also on YouTube. So if you are listening right now, Spotify or iTunes or Facebook, however you're listening, log on to YouTube, Big Bike BMX, watch this episode, and you can see the new merch and see why we're talking about it. Mike, show me what you got, man.
All right, well, this is something I'm working on right here. This really is just a sample mask, but this will be the logo for the guys. You can see it's like a barbed wire mouth shut, and then my bag logo, which it should be in the middle, but the way this one's set up, this one I'm showing you is just really a sample, but I'm working on, a better black mask where, stamped right in the front, and, just a cool little design, something different is venturing off from just going straight off, just my logo on everything. I'm trying to, branch out a little more.
Is that reflective? It looks reflective to me.
Yes. All the masks are going to be reflective. I'm definitely going to have black ones, and I plan on, I put this camo one on because I'm trying to find some cool camo prints. I love camo. As you see, I have the new camo bag hoodie, the big bag hoodie. Comes in, just get right onto that. It's coming right now with this blue. It's like a blue, gray, black, and white. And it's non-reflective. And then I have this color, and then we also have the green one, and the green on the black goes crazy. I also have this one in white. Both of them, all of these options come in white too. Like this is it in white, which it looks great. But I really love the way it stands out on the black.
The cool thing too, that you told me before, dude, was so you make these all yourself. So you get a shirt, man, Mike made it. And the cool thing is he's using a sheet of woodland camo for the green, right? And so if I order a shirt and my buddy Craig orders a shirt, we're gonna have a different shirt. It'll be the same logo.
Yeah, but the actual patterns will be different. Yeah, the pattern with camo, the way camo set up, the print won't be the same. Now you get into the third one that's kind of coming with that. This is a leopard print. This one will, the pattern's more, I mean, they'll still be a little different, but they'll be closer. But as far as the camo, they're just going to come looking, all of them different, which I think is really cool that, you'll be next to somebody who might have the same hoodie, but it's different. It makes it a little more personal. Yeah, like you said, I make all my merch myself, since day one. There's a few things I don't make, like my Crush glove collab, they obviously handle that. So all my collab, but Yeah, as far as everything, I'm taking your orders, reviewing them. I'm seeing who's ordering. I'm very, I'm all the way hands-on. As I get bigger, I plan on, like, I don't want somebody to run an Instagram account. If I get too busy, it's my top thing. All my supporters need to be able to personally message my Instagram and know that I'm answering it and it's not some random person and stuff like that.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna quickly show your website where people can order this, so you don't like. Let's show you got your full service, man. You got a website and everything. So
Thank you.
all right, let's head over here. You got to go to hoodrichbikelife.com.
Yeah.
So HOODRICHBIKELIFE.com. Hit right here, right in the middle. All right, you guys, welcome back to, well, this isn't really a welcome back. This is a first time we've done this, but you guys, I'm pretty psyched to introduce one of my, probably top three. Yeah, I would say top three bike life riders, which says a lot. This young man blows my mind all the time. Every time I open up, maybe it's because you're in my algorithm or something, but every time I see a new post from Sosa, dude, it's sick. And so with no further ado, I want to get to the man that I want to chat with tonight. Sosa, what's up, brother? How are you doing, man?
What's up? I'm chilling tonight. Yep.
You having a good day or what?
Yep. Good day. Always a good day.
There you go. All right, man. So, dude, I need to hear about your history a little bit because, for me, all I've ever known you for is riding fixed gear. And dude, by the time I'm embarrassed, by the time I discovered you, you're already balling, dude. You're already out there riding with no hands, riding with one hand on that fixie. But dude, for those of us that maybe are on the East Coast, because you're well known on the West Coast, on the East Coast and in the Midwest and across Australia and places like that, we have a lot of fans in Australia. So I always got to tell people, hey, you know what, got to say what's up to my Aussie fans. So I want to introduce you to them and let them kind of get a feel for what you're about. So on first of all, where do we find you on Instagram?
On Instagram at Turbo Sosa with 2 O's, Turbo.
Okay, and then where else do you have on social that you want to send people to? Is that it? Just Instagram?
Yeah, that's basically it.
That's all you need. You know what I'm saying? That's good. Don't get caught up in I got to have 19 different accounts, dude. That's not right. All right, man. So walk me through, man. When did you start riding big bikes?
I originally started riding 700C fixed gear bikes, track bikes, when I was like in 7th grade. So like around 12, 13 years old, I was like riding track bikes. I didn't really think of it as like a trick type of thing. It was mostly because to hang out with my friends, to be honest. It was more like all my friends rode track bikes, so like I'm gonna get one too. At first it was mostly like I want to be fast kind of guy, because that's why track is like trick track and stuff is like that. It's like meant to be fast. But like as I started like progressing and stuff, I like really thought I could maybe do some cool tricks with this bike and stuff like that. So I just started doing tricks on my track bike and like wheelies and stuff. And that's kind of how it started. And then when Throne came out with the fixed gear 29er, I was really hype about it. I was like, okay, like this is a step to like the big bikes and I could like for sure make something out of this. So I was riding Thrones for like about a year. I was riding a Goon. And yeah, it's kind of how it started, like just straight wheelies and stuff like that. Until I hopped on my SC bike like in December last year, around that time.
Yep.
And like once I hopped on the SC, I kind of pushed my trick type, like my trick category into like more into like actual tricks like 180s and stuff like that. And yeah.
That's where I noticed, dude. I noticed when you got the camel bike, right? So where I first took note, obviously, was Throne, right? I'm like, okay, yeah, right. He's riding out there with Jacob. You know what I mean? I think Jacob was giving a shout out or something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I was like, dude, all right, yeah. And then next thing I know, man, you're on that camel bike, which is my favorite bike. Especially for like long rides. So we have the same bike, dude. You know what I mean? I mean, you ride it better than I ride it, but hey, I'm old. But hey, dude, so. Tell me about, okay, so what's so fascinating to me, dude, is first of all, you started riding at 14, you said? 13, 14? Okay, and how old are you now?
I'm 17.
17. So you're still a youngster to me, man. So
Yeah.
if I call you a kid, don't be offended, man.
Oh, I'll take it.
You know what I mean? I'm old, bro. Everyone's a kid to me. But young man, you are a young man. And dude, what gets me so psyched, dude, is it would be so easy for you just to go, you know what, man, I've got some skills. I know how to wheelie. And what I haven't really gone into a whole lot of detail with you, with people that are listening is the way that you ride, right?
Yeah.
You know, you ride very aggressive. And it would be very easy for you to take the straps off, throw a brake on, and just go and do. I mean, dude, you would be amazing riding a bike in that style, right?
Yeah.
But you choose to go in my opinion, a harder route, which is fixed gear, meaning for those of you at home means no brakes. And if Sosa rides 22.7 miles in a ride out, my guy is pedaling 22.7 miles, not counting anytime he jumps a curb because that's air pedal, right? So
Yeah.
you are continuously pedaling on a fixed gear bike,
Always.
and your feet, you guys, then not to make it even, okay, so you have no brake, you're always pedaling. And then to top it off, just to make it a little bit more interesting, you strap your feet to the pedals, and there you go, right? So I'll just let that sink in. No brake, no, you're stopping as you pedaling backwards,
Yeah.
controlled, hopefully, right? But like, you know, you're going fast enough, you got to lean way forward and skid. So you have a completely different set of skills that I feel are a lot more difficult than someone like myself, you know, just hops on a brake, you know, a pedal bike and can do brake wheelies. So dude, what is it about fixed gear and the style of riding that draws you to it? What makes you go the harder route?
Um, I always fell in love with the community, mostly about the community of fixed gear. Uh, it's like, for example, at a ride out, when I see someone riding a fixed gear like me, it's just like an instant connection, like an instant friendship. It's like oh, like you're riding fixed gear too. Like we both know what's going on when we actually put those straps on and stuff like that. Like honestly, just love the community. The people that ride fixie are just so cool. Everybody's just cool with everybody. My friend, my boy, brother Lanich, Jake from SF has these Tark Tuesday like little like track bike meetups, and they're just so fun. It's like everybody knows everybody, and it's just dope. And like yeah, and just the adrenaline and like the mindset of like you can't stop and you don't want to stop. It just like makes me want to keep going and keep going.
I love that, dude. I love that. Let me ask you this, man. So for a minute there, I saw you riding another like a PK. You still got that frame, or is that just one you played
Yeah.
around on, or is that?
No, I still have it, the track bike.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So what? I mean, I guess my next question would be, dude, if somebody wants to get started in fixed gear, what would you say, man? What advice? I wouldn't even know where to go, dude. Like, you know, and I've got like I live in Arizona, dude. State Bicycles is like right down the road. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's
They do a bunch, man, but I don't know anything about them. What would you tell somebody that follows your Instagram and is like, man, I want to ride no-handed wheelies and I want to ride bar spins and do those like
yeah.
I'm waiting to see a 180 grind, dude. I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for a 180 to because it's coming, dude. I can you guys
Yeah,
when you watch him ride, watch him do just protect your back, but watch him whip this bike around. And I promise you, within the next couple months, you're going to see him do a 180 to like to gap, and then it's going to be 180 to bar to handrail, dude. You're going to throw pegs on it one of these days, dude. I'm going to see you do a 180 to rail.
yeah.
Dude. So what advice would you give people that want to get into fixed gear?
Well, 100% do it. You know, like fixed gear is like really 100% different than anything out there. It's yeah, and just like start low. Of course, like just like everything, start from the beginning and start from like the basics, like learning how to stop, of course, and just control. Period. You need a lot of leg control for fixed gear. Like your brakes are your feet, and it's like that's also another thing that I love about it. Like there's like it's a raw bike. You just have feet, and that's it. And yeah, just like start from the basics. Learn how to control your bike. You're gonna have to connect with your bike. It's like you're connected to your bike. You move, the bike moves. It's dope. Yeah, like just start from the bottom and just build your way up.
Nice, dude. I appreciate it, man. Well, hey, I'm gonna end on one final question. Where do you think, if I sit down with you, Sosa, in a year from now, right? You know, you'll be, you know, halfway through, let's say halfway through your freshman year of college. You've been riding a year under your belt. What are we going to see from you? Are you still going to be riding fixed gear? And then where do you think you're going to progress? Where do you see yourself? What gets you excited about fixed gear right now? Is it more wheelie combos, or are you looking at more street riding?
I for sure would see myself riding, yeah, for sure. I don't right now, at least I don't see myself stopping anytime soon.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I would honestly see myself trying to expand the sport, you know, like from 2011, 2001, fixed gear has always like been a thing, but slowly dying. But I want to be one of those people like that, like show the next gen and like show 'em like, oh, fixed gear looks sick. Like I want to do this too. I want to be that person, you know, like to expand the sport and actually turn it back up on. And yeah, just like I want to be one of those people. Like Block Boy Fame is also one of those people like that's keeping the sport alive. There's all the whole SoCal fixed gear community is crazy, and it's just yeah, I really want to be one of those type of people.
Yep. Well, dude, I'm telling you, dude, I'll this is me just being an old man and being just someone that's I've been your age, bro. I'm gonna give you 2 bits of advice. Keep your bike that you have now forever.
Mhm.
Don't ever sell it. Because when you're my age, you're gonna be like, man, I wish I had that one bike. You know what I mean? I wish I had my old bike. So always keep your bike. You're always gonna appreciate it. It's always gonna be your friend. Dude, the other one, man, you're doing it for the right reasons, dude. And I'll be honest with you, fixed gear is not as popular as it once was, but it doesn't mean that it's dying or that it's dead. I think what's happening, dude, is it's the real people that are down for it are down for it. You don't have a lot of posers
Yeah.
in that community, and that's a great thing. That's something to celebrate, and just, you know, welcome other people in the community like you were welcomed, and have fun with it every second, dude. You know what I mean? I'm so proud of just watching you progress. I'm really, really impressed. Where are you from? Give your town a shout out.
I'm from Redwood City, California, Bay Area.
Right on, dude. That's do you remember Marine World Africa USA?
I don't.
You don't? Yeah, that's, yeah, dude. I'm old, man. There used to be a theme park right in your city, dude, called Marine World Africa USA. Love it. All right, man. Well, hey, dude, you take care. I'm gonna have you back in a year, and we're gonna hold you to it, dude.
Oh yeah.
If you need anything, you always reach out to Craig or I. And man, is anybody supporting you right now? Who sponsors you?
Wasteland Fashion, Broke Boys BMX, Stacked BMX, Hyphy Soda, and that should be it.
There you go, man. Shout out to
Shout out.
this gentleman's sponsors for keeping him just riding straight and enjoying it, you guys. Sosa, thanks so much, man. I'm gonna throw a couple clips up here over the interview, but man, look for this man out there on that camo and yellow big flyer. He's the one that's riding with no hands, easy to spot, having more fun than you are at a ride out. Sosa, it's been my pleasure, man. Good
Thank
luck, and
you.
I get to say, I knew you win, bro. I get to say it. We'll
Thank
talk
you.
soon, man. Thanks for coming on.
All right.
What's up, you guys? It's Isaac from Big Bike BMX, and today I just got a new package in the mail, and super, super rad. I'm excited to show you this. First off, so this is an unboxing from SE. So the first thing is the new aqua and teal hat. Cool stuff. All right, there you go. So it's not necessarily a flat hat, it's more of a bent hat, sideways. There you go. SE hat, great aqua color, and then you got the SE badge on the front. Now, very cool. You can get these on sebikes.com. This, my friends, is what I'm super, super psyched about. Let's see if I get it. There we go. SE Bikes. This is the packaging. SE Bikes, black back, and on the front, SE gloves. Now let me get them out of this packaging. Very, very cool. These gloves, these are the new SE Bikes gloves. These are made by Crushed, and this is a new packaging. Normally they just come in just a bag. And so this one is kind of cool. You have the slider, slide that open. So it's like a pencil bag. Pull the gloves out. you have a bag you can use for school or just storing stuff. Kind of a cool option to have. They are wrapped in tissue. Drop that in the garbage. Now, we're going to go through a couple things that I think are really rad about these gloves. So they say SE bikes on the Velcro wrist strap. There. You have the blue piping here, blue accents here, SE bikes, skull hand. Now, what's pretty fun is if you look, it says life on the gloves, bike on the gloves over here. So when you wear your gloves and you make the fists, as someone with knuckle tattoos, bike life. Kind of a cool feature. The inside, completely print on the inside of the palm, has the print from the wrist to the fingertips. Most crushed gloves are crushed gloves. The ones that we have, they just have some print here on the brake lever where you would hit for your brakes. These have everything down to the crush logo in the palm of your hand. So these are a size large. I tend to buy my gloves a little bit tighter, so you can see it fits real like a glove. I don't know. Fits really, really snug. That's the way I personally like them. I like to wear gloves because when I'm riding, especially doing wheelies for a long time, I start to get calluses right here and up here because I'm holding on, and I'm mostly holding with my two end fingers on the handlebars. Is where most of my weight is hanging here, because my one finger, if it's a hydraulic, or two, if it's a cable brake for wheelies. So I like mine real snug, because it just feels like you're not wearing a glove as much. So these are the large. They do have the thumb area. So this is where you're holding on to the grip. A lot of that happens here. So you have extra material here because you could wear that out. So you'll have that there. The print on the front is just all sublimation. On the top of the hand, on the back is not sublimated, because this is actually the part that would grip. This is just print, super slick. This one, you can see it's more of a grippy surface for the palm. Hope that I understand that if you've used gloves before. So these are the new SE crushed collab gloves. I believe these are going to be on the website. Today is September 26th. I believe they're going on the website. If they're not already on the website, they will be here in the next couple of days. So keep an eye on everyone's Instagram, because I'm sure Todd, Essie, myself, all of us will post when these are live to see on the website. So there you go. Bike life on the Nux, crushed on the inside, Essie on the outside. Very, very cool. And the SE Racing hat. What's up, you guys? I just wrapped up editing this video, and then mail came. So I'm going to do one last unboxing. So you got the way that I usually do this with Jacob is, if there's a specific thing that I'm looking for from Broke Boys, I will just, I'll tell Jacob, hey man, I need to buy that, because I buy my stuff from Broke Boys. You guys, I'm all about buying this stuff because I want these brands to be in business later on. So I buy them. So if there's a specific thing from Broke Boys that I'm looking for, I will just hit up Jacob. I want that shirt. And so for this run, I basically just told him, like, hey, I want those sweatpants and I want the a specific shirt, and then just find out how much shirts are. And so I pay him without really giving him a whole lot of direction. Like, dude, just send me, how much is a shirt? Blank. Cool. Send me a shirt. But I don't like picking them out, because to me, this part here is more fun. Because so I know we got sweatpants. I don't know what I got. I think these are shorts. These are either shorts or pants, because we had a discussion. We sold out.
can I?
Come on in. Here, come here, say hi. Yeah, this is my daughter. What's going on?
Actually, never mind. Also.
Okay, cool. All right. So let's take a look at what this is real quick. We were discussing sweatpants, and he was like, I think he sold out of the sweatpants in the size and camo pattern I wanted. As soon as he said camo, I obsessed on it. So I was like, I need it. So these are the sweat shorts. So I'm stoked. Sweat shorts, the big, you zoom in. This is a dope logo, you guys. Broke Boys BB. There you go. So the Broke Boy logo is huge. That is on the left thigh. So that's right above your knee. These hang pretty good. I have a pair from last year. I have a pair of sweats and a pair of sweat shorts, and they didn't age at all. And I wear them a lot. So the shorts are amazing. So stoked. And this, my friends, I didn't get to buy one of these at the ride out. So I told him if he had an extra, I wanted to buy that. So I'm so stoked, you guys. The Broke Boys Santa Cruz shirt. So when we were at Santa Cruz, I didn't get a chance to really see everyone's booth. I was working on I had a crank bolt issue, a compression bolt issue. So shout out to South O Fester and George from Night Bike Company and Craig, 80s BMX Craig, for saving my tail for the Santa Cruz ride out. But I didn't get to spend a whole lot of time because we're getting stuff done. So anyway, Broke Boys, Jacob still has a few of these shirts, and I can't tell you enough good things about the Broke Boys shorts. They are fleece. They are, I don't know, they're a typical sweat material, like thickness. They're not thin, they're not super thick. So anyway, that has been the Broke Boys unboxing. I do have some other stickers here, so I will be adding stickers to the Broke Boy, to anything I'm sending out for Big Bike BMX. So make sure you follow at BrokeBoyzBMX. I can't tell you enough good things about their products, about their parts. I love their handlebars. They're probably my favorite thing in the world. Their hats, their t-shirts, all of it's good quality. All of it's rider owned. You're sporting a rider owned business. And all right, guys, I'm coming back. You guys, I'm coming back one more time because I was looking through the stickers and I didn't realize that he did this. So Jacob also included a sticker of his brother, the legendary Rick Santos' dad, and his kids. You're doing it right, Jacob. So dope. Oh, and then a Jacob sticker as well. Doing it right, Jake. You're doing it right. You guys hit me up. I've got some rad stuff from Broke Boys and Jacob Santos. All right, y'all, that's it for this episode of Big Bike BMX. I hope you like the new format, rider spotlights, product spotlights. I'm gonna throw in this weekend, Old School BMX TV, Dave Norrie, our good friend of our show, Mike Daly, one of the original Plywood Hoods. Like he talked about the YorkJam happening this weekend. And so my Instagram feed has been blown up with Old School Flatland, Kevin Jones, Mark Eaton, Dave Norrie. Who else is out there? Old School BMX TV, Chris Young. I mean, there's just a bunch of people out there. So it inspired me to jump on my 20-inch Colony Ozone that I got from poor boy Steve and go out and do some Flatland. I just came in, that's why I'm winded. So hope you enjoy these clips. I haven't even seen them yet. I know I fell a couple times, and there's a couple, I don't know, I think there's like funky chicken and some, I forget, like a fire hydrant or something. Maybe a tail whip fall. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, here's some footage of me doing Flatland in front of the house. But anyway, we'll see you next time on Big Bike BMX. Look forward to seeing the new news that's coming out.
lots of news that just dropped yesterday with SE bike pricing. So we'll talk about that. Maybe I'll get Todd on if he's available to explain what's going on with pricing. And it looks like there's a price increase. So we'll explain all that, figure out where that pricing is coming from. Is it supply, demand? Is it shipping, materials? We'll figure it all out. So stay tuned. We'll talk to you soon on Big Bike BMX. Take care. Bye-bye.